Bobby up on the first line there after the first period? Or was that kind of dictated by the way he played in the first?
There was no plan for that. I just thought we were a little flat in the first period, and just changed some lines up.
John, you spoke a little bit this morning about face-offs. Couturier is in there. Really, I think it's 3 games in a row. He's won a bunch of them. I mean, how encouraging is that? And how much can it sort of help your cause here?
Well, Frosty was, I think, won 9 out of 11 too. Yeah. So, yeah, at the end of the game, put him out there. He's just. I thought it was probably the best he's looked to me since camp, and made a couple of good plays. He's just what he brings, just those little plays that people don't think about. He's so solid that way. So in the face-offs, I think Palin's going to help us there too, win some key face-offs. But Coots has just so many little things that he can bring to the team. That's a really big one there as far as winning face-offs at the end of the game.
You mentioned the shaking up of the lines was largely driven by the fact you thought they were a little flat in the first. Tyson Forrester ended up down on the fourth line as a result of that shakeup. Was that a comment on what you thought you saw from him in the first period, or is that just the way it shook out?
No, I thought Tyson's 5-on-5 play was good. I think he's fighting a little bit on the power play, although he makes a couple of. He makes a really great cross-ice pass, I think, to Cam.
Yeah.
On it. No, it's hard for me to keep Bobby Brink, away from in a top 6 spot right now as far as how many plays he's making. So I wanted to get him back up there, but I just wanted to shake the lines up. I just thought we looked a little flat, looked just slow, and whether that helped or not, I don't know. I thought we played a much better second and third period.
On the power play, Bobby on that left half wall there. What do you like about kind of the way he sees the ice from that angle?
Yeah, he made a ton of plays tonight. Puck follows him around, and as I'm not sure if we were talking the other day, but you can see he's looking for that next play. I think he has that innate ability that you can't teach to see the next play. So, he continues to impress. And, we got to keep on going through here the next week, and then we'll see where we all fall.
When you have when you guys have two guys battling like this, Tyson and Bobby, how do you control?
Yeah, but you guys keep on saying that. You're a little mistaken there. It's not Tyson against Bobby. There's a lot of different things that can happen with the lineup.
Yeah.
But I'll let you ask the question.
Obviously, with those two guys, though, there's the younger guys. How do you balance going through just having those two younger guys there, which although, like you're saying there's other people involved in that are trying to get that opportunity as well?
Yeah, we've got to me, it's a positive when you're kind of scratching your head thinking, well, where are we going to go? Who's going to be where? Does this guy need to play left wing too? Or to me, it's the progression of the team. When you have some thinking to do, and that you just don't know what your line is going to be, that's all good. So we're going to keep thinking and see what the lineup is. I think we play Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and see what the lineup's going to be there, and keep evaluating, and then we'll make our decision as we break.
Is one of the things about Bobby Brink that makes him attractive to you guys right now as a potential option in the NHL lineup is his playmaking ability? You guys have quite a few natural shooters in this top 9. The idea of maybe having him with the ability to set those guys up.
Well, it's a team that we need to improve in that area, in seeing the ice, the offensive plays. We do, and it's certainly not a criticism of the other guys, but that's something that's going to have to grow. If we're going to get where we want to be eventually here in this process, we're going to have to create more offense. And he's been one of the better ones so far in camp here, as far as not so much scoring the goal, but just creating offense. And so we have to keep looking at it.
John, how much from Saturday's game to tonight are you seeing the Cam Atkinson that you know and kind of?
Well, it was one of it. See, with Coots and Cam, I thought they were much better tonight, and they were out a long time. Coots has been out forever, and Cam missed the whole year, and they were much better tonight. And probably play him the last game too, and just hopefully keep on growing. with both of those, I think we were talking about them today. I'm leaving it up to them as far as how they go about it in camp. They're veteran guys. They know they want to play. They want to be a big part of this. I'm letting them go at their speed, and I think they're trying to ramp it up a little bit here. And certainly, it's the best minutes they've played, and hopefully it'll continue.
You already said that his legs feel pretty good. You see it there, Farabee? He says he feels pretty good. Do you notice the difference between this year and next year?
You know, it's a hard one to answer right now. I think he's had a good camp. He's certainly put more time into it because he's been able to. He's getting the minutes. We'll just keep on playing him and see where it all goes.
John,
One or two more?
Ronnie Adler, I felt looked much better tonight. Would you agree? And what did you see in his game?
Yeah, I think more assertive. I think he wanted to try to make plays. Gets an assist on the goal. I concentrate so much on the forwards, what's going on there. I'll have to watch the tape, but I noticed Ronnie more tonight. And he still made some mistakes, but I think he tried to make plays. And I think that's very important, that we just don't want him off the glass. We want to try to make more plays. And you talk about Bobby and all that. We need to create more and have the puck more by making more plays.
John, with regards
Last
to
one.
Thursday's game, I don't know if you have an idea in your head of how that's going to shake out, but some teams like to use that last game as kind of like a dress rehearsal for the opener. Is that sort of your mentality, you think, in terms of lineup?
I think in my mind right now, I think it'll be close to our lineup. Danny and I, it's tough talking right after a game. We're going to talk tomorrow. We've had great conversations as far as what he needs for, just for future, just to see guys. So we'll have that conversation. If he needs to see some players before we make a decision on them, they'll go in. But I think we both are close to thinking, it'll be pretty close to what we feel our lineup will be. Maybe one or two spots may be different in that aspect.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, John.